Here's Garza, and they were talking about. VJ Edgecombe, so bouncy. Just tips it to himself. It's going to be Edgecombe, Drummond, George, Edwards, and Grimes.
Look for this guy right here to get more aggressive with this unit on the floor for the Sixers.
Playoff P.
Yeah.
Paul George, his first bucket.
He is not going to force anything. He's going to let the game come to him. And this lineup, he's going to look to get shots on goal.
Nick Nurse was raving about Paul George and what he has meant to this club down the stretch. Talked to him before the game. Peyton Pritchard from the free throw line, left it short. Luka, a rebound. And Tatum, bothered by Drummond. It will stay with Boston. There are 5 seconds on the shot clock.
George did a good job of getting his hand on that right corner.
Paul George has one of the best bodies for a wing defender, and he's got instincts that are probably even better than the body. Shireman, Delly never let that ball past his ear.
How about that? His first shot of the game, a difficult one, never brought it down. I'm here to tell you, he made that look easier than it is.
Best to ever come out of Hastings, Nebraska.
Yeah, he is.
5-point lead for the visitors. And that'll be a kickball on Tatum.
Celtics bench has 15 points.
Second-year man, played at South Dakota State and Creighton. Baylor Shireman, probably best known as a high school quarterback. Left-handed throwing quarterback out of Nebraska. Numbers game for Boston. This is a 4-on-3. White, the man who's open. Had to hesitate, Dale. Didn't really want to fire that up there.
Did, yeah. I think his confidence is waning a little bit. Talking to him not shooting that three ball very well.
Two minutes into our second quarter. Boston lost at home on Tuesday. They do not want to stub their toe in back-to-back games and all of a sudden be in a real pickle. They called a foul on Edwards. Justin Edwards, about as local as it gets. He is a Philadelphia native. Getting an opportunity. Just 3 years ago, he was Mr. Basketball in the state of Pennsylvania. Now playing a playoff game here in Philadelphia. Shot clock's down to 4. Tatum. Shireman. Big-time offensive rebound. And it results in 3 for White.
Talked to Sam Cassell before the game. He said Bailey Shireman is unafraid. He stuck his nose in anywhere. Got a big-time rebound right there and found White for an open triple.
Went for the steal, and he bumps into. A couple of days ago, he was 2 for 10 from behind the arc. Edgecombe on top of Garza.
Just put him in that middle screen roll like they do Maxey. Let him go to work. Bounces into a really nice float game.
Tatum says no to the screen. Now he'll take the screen from Garza. And Drummond keeps hitting the deck. It's like he's on skates. And it costs them 3. Garza, a triple.
10 threes by the Boston Celtics so far in this game. Tatum wanted to get Drummond in that screen. He's in drop coverage, and that opened up the 3 for Garza.
Grimes. And a foul. Quentin Grimes will go to the line. They missed 37 of them. Can you imagine missing 37?
No.
Don't miss a playoff moment with the NBA app. Tap to watch games live. Keep up with the biggest stories from this series. And go behind the scenes of the postseason in the Moments tab. Download the app today.
Those 37 misses, the second most misses all season long for the Boston Celtics. They have the mentality, we're going to continue to take open shots. We're going to get open shots against the Sixers. Let's knock them down and trust what got us here.
And Joe Mazzulla was not sweating it. He called it variance. So it's just going to happen. Shooting variance. Sometimes you're going to make them, other times you don't. Shireman finds his spot. Matches for the lefty. Baylor Shireman.
He was open upon the catch. Didn't like his odds. One dribble to his right. And pulled the trigger on the left hand.
Last 4 field goals for the visitors have all been 3s. Playoff P. Oh, yeah. Paul George along the baseline.
Spins away from all the trouble and the gravity fadeaway on the baseline. He's been doing that his entire career.
Edwards called for the personal. Bumps into Derek White.
Paul George did not score in the first quarter. Is his.
I think he belongs in the tooth. He's 35 years of age. He's the only remaining guy from his 2010 draft class. But Paul George has still got a deep bag.
Yeah, he should be fresh, Mr. Wallace.
Edge call! Oh, the kid can fly! How about VJ Edgecombe?
Buying it. He's a young guy. He's always playing to the cameras.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Christina. After the timeout, Jaylen Brown gets into the paint and drops it home.
Yeah, I'm with Kelly. I'm not buying it either. All these guys know where the camera is at all times.
Both sides have made a change to the center spot. Bona comes in for Philadelphia. Keita comes in for Boston. White, Keita, Pritchard, Shireman, Brown. 5 on the floor for Boston. 7 minutes to play. First half. And a foul is going to be called on Edgecombe.
Nurse is saying that Jaylen Brown once again pushed off with that off arm.
Boston leading the ball, up by 8. Pritchard. He saw Paul George in front of him, said, Now George picks up the loose ball. 1 man to beat. What? Oh, look at Brown from behind. Saves the day. White. Last touched by.
This is winning basketball. This is how you win series and win championships.
For the 76ers. Shot clock's down to 5. Pritchard slips inside. It will be Philadelphia ball.
You gotta play screen and roll with Pritchard with Edgecombe on him. Edgecombe's too good. His feet are too quick. Pritchard's not going to be able to get around him on his own. You got to come up and set a screen, give him some help.
Here's George. Had a nice second quarter, both ends of the floor. And he keeps on keeping on.
8 quickies by Paul George in this second quarter.
He's known as PG-13. For years, he's worn 13. Can't do that here in Philadelphia. Number retired, Wilt Chamberlain. That's not coming down from the Raptors anytime soon. George is hit in the midsection, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Brown.
Nick Nurse talked about Paul George. He does it on both ends of the floor. Look at his defensive discipline on this play, not to bite on the Brown hard ball fake.
I think he got him good.
He did. Yeah, when guy lays there.
Going to take on the Houston Rockets. Tip-off is minutes away at 8:08 Eastern time. Simultaneous games. One in the Eastern Conference, one in the Western Conference. Maxey. He had options. He could have left it for Bona. Pritchard relocates. Keita fought for it, picked up by Shireman, and a loose ball foul. That's going to go against Bona.
Better bring your hard hat when you're going into the
Other one. They're not going to give a free throw. Sorry about that. Boston the lead in the ball, up by 5, closing in on the 5-minute mark of our second quarter. Shot clock's down to 4. Shireman. Bona, the rebound hits the deck, trying to keep it away from Keita, and it'll be a tie-up. Man, it's a physical Eastern Conference game, isn't it, Del?
Yeah. Tell you what, it's...
And Tatum has it. Fresh shot clock for Boston. Tatum missed a layup. But nothing bad ever really happens to Tatum. Ball stays with the Celtics. Brown. What? That almost fell. And a foul in the backcourt as Edgecombe hits the deck.
They St. Brown threw that up expecting a whistle. He thought he was being fouled, so just throw it at the rim and try to steal a couple of free throws. No whistle.
The Boston Celtics is a team that wants to space the floor and fire up threes and score a bunch of points. They're going to have to roll up their sleeves if they're going to win this game on the road.
They are. They're going to have to dig in defensively and not allow open threes like that.
Pritchard saves it to Tatum. Vucevic didn't even look at the rim. Brown all the way to the cup.
He's one of the best in the league to fight through any kind of physicality when he has a live dribble.
George likes this matchup. Maybe he shouldn't. Missed everything. Ball stays with Philadelphia. Edge called and a foul. No, just for the goal. He was flexing like he got fouled. And do we have a turnover? Yes. Paul George playing the inbound pass.
The fight by Edgecombe to get that offensive board, lay it up. I agree with you. A foul could have been called there. It was not. And then Boston just gets sloppy on the inbound pass.
So it's a 5-point game. Boston's led by as many as 10. Philadelphia briefly led by 4. That was back in the first quarter. Shireman quickly back on his feet. Bona is pushed from behind and lands awkwardly on his left wrist.